welcome back again. Today we will see about string functions in PHP. String string is nothing but the series of character or a sequence of character. In PHP we can mention the string either in double quotes or single quotation mark. Now we will see the predefined functions related to the manipulation of string characters in PHP. The first function is strlen. It is used to return the length of string. It means the number of characters present in a string. Syntax is strlen. In bracket we have to mention the string. Now we will see one simple code for this. Now suppose I am writing a PHP code to read one string from user where we will have a message to be printed on screen like enter string. We will read a string from user and we want to calculate the length of this string and we want to display it. So we can have echo length of string is equal to, and we have to join this answer with the expressions answer. So we can use the string concatenation operator dot, which will join this message along with the further answer. So for calculating the length of string, we have strlen. In bracket we can mention the name of the variable. So here we should get the output. Let's try this. Enter string. Suppose I am giving hello. Now the length of string is 5. Moving on, the next function is str underscore one underscore count. It is used to count the number of words present in a string. The syntax is str underscore word underscore count. First parameter is string, which is mandatory, in which string we want to count the number of words. Last two parameters, return and char, are the optional one. The return is having three possible value: 0, 1 and 2. 0 is default. We will see the use of 1 and 2 values in the second parameter. And the char is third optional parameter. We will see one code for this. Now, suppose I have read a string from user and I want to count the words present in this string. So suppose I am giving a message here that words present words present in string are, and we will display the answer over here with either by concatenation of the str underscore word underscore count. In bracket I am just giving the first compulsory parameter, that is the name of the string variable, because two are the optional one. Let's see. Enter string. Hi, hello, how are you? So words present in this string are 5 words. Now we will see the use of second parameter, that is return parameter. Here I said we can give 0, 1 or 2. By default it is 0 even if we don't give it. So output will be just number of words present in the character. But when we give 1, let's see what happens. It will give you array. So for that we have to separate these two statements, because for printing array we will have to use print underscore r. In bracket we can give str underscore word underscore count string variable comma 1 and close the bracket of print r. Let's see. Enter string. Hi, hello, how are you? So what it returns? It is returning that word present in string are, here it is not displaying the count, it is showing all the words present in the given str string in the array format, and this array is having a numeric or indexed array. At each index it is showing a separate word. So how these words in the string are separated or differentiated? So by default, the space, the empty space is used to separate the words from the rest of the words in the string. Now suppose if I give the second option 2 in the return parameter, so what it gives, let's see. Enter string hi, hello, how are you. So it is returning the words present in string are, again it is showing array, but here in the index position it is showing the start of the word, the starting position of the first character of the given word. So if H is starting at 0th position, hello is starting with at the third position, how is starting at the ninth position, R is starting at 13th position, and U is starting at the 17th position in the given string. So the starting position of the given word is used to represent as a key, and the value will be the every word of the string. Now, by default, the third parameter, which is optional, it considers the empty space to separate the words. If you want any special character to be used to separate the word, then you can mention it. It means instead of space, it will have and operator and symbol to separate the words in the string. Let's see what it gives. I'm entering string now with the and operator, so we will see how it is giving us the output. So what we got over here, again we have used the parameter number 2, so it has counted the and character as a word itself. In the previous example, by default when we don't mention it, the empty space is a separator and it never gets counted. But if we want the and operator to be considered as a word, then we can mention that character as a third parameter. We are When the default is empty space, that position is counted, but that has not been treated as a word. But if you want any character to be treated as a separate word, we have to give that as a third parameter. The empty space we are not counted as a separate word in the array. So this was about str word count function in PHP. Next we have str pos, that is position function. It is used to find the position of first occurrence of given word in the mentioned string. This function is case sensitive, which will match the characters along with the capital or lowercase. Syntax is str pause in bracket string comma find comma start. It means in which string what we need to find and from where we need to start. Here first two parameters are compulsory one and the third parameter is optional one, because we will start searching in a given string for this find string obviously from the 0th position. If you want a particular part to be skipped and start searching from the in between or from the end, then we can have this start parameter. Let's see, we will have a code for it. Now we have read a string and we want to find the position of particular string in the array. We will print a message position of suppose which word we want to find out. Suppose name, position of Preeti, name in given string is, or because it will display only the first occurrence of word. So how we can print it, as it is giving us the position, we can print that just by echo str pause function, in which string we want to find in str, what we want to find, which word we want to find. We want to find the Preeti word. Okay, we are not giving the third parameter, so it will start by default from the zeroth position. Let's see what we get over here. Enter string. Suppose I am giving message. Now if you can observe, I am giving the case variations in name Preeti. Let's see what we have over here. Position of Preeti name in given string is 23rd position. So it has not considered small p for counting, even though it has started at 0, 1, 2, 3, fourth position. But as this str pose function is case sensitive, so it has not counted this Preeti, which was started at the fourth position. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and this 23, which is having P capital, is displayed over here. Now if you want to give any start position, then you may mention the position of the character on which you want to uh, at the place from where you want to start the searching. Now suppose we will have the same statement to search the Preeti word again, but I have given the position at 24th index. Let's see, do we get output over here? We get output as null because I had given 24th position and there onwards no Preeti name was present. So this str pause function. Moving on, the same function is given, only the difference is that when we want to have the searching without any case comparison, so just have stri pause, which will ignore the case, which is case insensitive function. We will make change in the same code stri, and now I am removing this optional part, and we will have the same input. Let's see what we get. Enter string. Position of Preeti name in the given string is fourth position is given over here. 0, 1, 2, 3, and fourth one. Now, the first occurrence, the Preeti name has been occurred twice, but the position of the first occurrence, it means from first time where that word has occurred at which position, that position is displayed by using this str I pose method, and now it has ignored the case. So we got this output. Next function is the variation of this strpause function is strrpause. This function is used to find out the last occurrence of the given word, which will consider the case. Syntax is same. So suppose we want to find out the last occurrence of Preeti word in the given string. So I will use str r pause in the given string, the occurrence of Preeti word which is at the last time in the statement has occurred. So we will see what it returns. I am giving same input. So it is showing that the last position of Preeti name in the given string is 23. As it is considering the case, so if you want to ignore that, again in this you can ignore the case by strri pause, which will again find the last occurrence of the given word in the mentioned string, but it will ignore the case. Moving on, The next function is str underscore replace, which is used to replace a string or a character by another string or by another character in the given string. Syntax is str underscore replace. Four parameters are there. First parameter is what to find, and second one from which it is to be replaced. Third is in which string we want to replace that, and last parameter is optional one. If you want to display how many replacement has been done by this function, will be displayed by displaying this count variable. So we will see program of this str underscore replace. So now suppose I have read a string and we want to replace a particular word. So suppose I am giving a message that after replacement answer is equal to, and we want to write the function. So str underscore replace, and at the first place we have to give what we want to replace, what we want to replace, by which word we want to replace, and in which string we want to replace. So three mandatory parameters are there. Let's see what we get over here. So slash n, okay, enter string. Suppose I am giving hi, hey abc. So I want this ABC word to be replaced by the Preeti word. Let's see. After replacement, answer is equal to hey Preeti. Hope you're doing well, Preeti. So replacement is done. So if you want to display how many times the replacement is done in the given string, you may have one variable over here for the count, and if you display over here number of replacements done are, and if you will display the value of c variable, we will get the count. If I give the same input, let's see the output. Number of replacement done are 2. So 2 times the replacement is been done. Next one, strrev. It is used to reverse a given string. Simply a reverse of string will be printed. Now suppose we have read a string, we will print the original string by just printing the str variable. So I am printing that, and if you want the reverse of this string, we will print that by using a predefined function that we will concatenate strrev in bracket. We will give the string variable. Enter string abc. Original string is abc and reverse string is cba. So this is the reverse function in PHP. strcmp. This function is used to compare two strings. This is case sensitive function. It will consider the capital and lowercase letter. In bracket we have to give the two strings that we want to compare, and both parameters are compulsory. We will see code. Suppose enter string 1. We will read that in str1. We will have the second string again, where we can read the second string in the str2, and now we want to compare this. Now this strcmp function will return us three possible values. There are three possibilities when we compare two strings. First one, either both strings are equal, case by case, character by character. For example, ABC, ABC, both strings are equal. Another possibility is that first string is greater than the second string. Greater or largest of a string or smallest is being compared on the basis of alphabets. So when counting on alphabets like A, B, C, D to up to Z, so which character comes earlier is the smallest than the character which comes later in the alphabets. So there may be possibility that first string is greater than second. In that case, we get one value, and if first string is less than the second one, we get the minus value, either positive or negative value. So we will write the code on the basis of this. So if we compare, or if we read the answer in one variable like strcmp dollar str1 comma dollar str2, both string will be compared on the basis of alphabets, and case wise also capital small will be considered. Now we will have three probabilities of answer. Either C will be 0, or it will be positive, or it will be a negative. Accordingly we have to pass our judgment. So if we print, suppose the value of simply C, let's see what we get. Enter string 1 all, enter string 2 all. So I got answer 0. It means this strcmp function is returning 0 if both strings are equal, alphabetically as well as by case. Now suppose if I run it again, I am giving all and I am giving ball. So alphabetically A comes before B, so it means first string is smallest than the second one. So we got negative value. So S1 is less than S2. Again when we run, if I give ball and second string is wall, we got the negative value. Now suppose first string is wall and second string is all, so we got positive number. It means S1 is greater than S2. Now comparing or checking the value of C, we can pass the message that we want to conclude. If $C is equal to 0, we can mention that both strings are equal. Both strings are equal, and if value of $C is greater than 0, it means any positive number, we can say the first string is greater than the second one. So it means string 1 is greater than string 2, and if it gives negative value less than 0, it means S1, when string S1 is less than S2. Let's see, all, all, 0, both strings are equal. So we are getting output in the sentence format after checking the value of C. So if I give all and ball, so string 1 is less than string 2. If I give ball and all, string 1 is greater than string 2. This is how strcmp function works. Now if you want to ignore the case, same function we will have, but which will not consider the case, that is str case cmp. Syntax and everything is same, logic is same. We will just replace the function name strcmp with strkcmp. This function works the same as strcmp, but it will ignore the case. Now we will not print value of C. Let's see. enter string 1, all both strings are equal. Now this function has ignored the case. If we had strcmp function for the same purpose, and if I am changing the case, it is giving that string 1 is greater than string 2, because both strings are not equal, as character is matched but the case is not matched. Now we are seeing for the strcmp function, if I give all both strings are equal, so it ignores the case. Next we have substr function. It is used to return a substring from the given string. It returns a part of a string. If you want to separate a particular part from the string, syntax is substr in bracket string variable or the string itself, comma, from where you want to start to retrieve or return, comma, up to which length you want to return. Now length is the optional one. If you don't give it, it will start from the given start position and it will return the rest of the string. If you give a particular length, it will start from the given position and it will count the given number of length and it will return up to that length only. Let's see. Suppose I am reading a string from user in str variable and we want to retrieve a particular substring. So we will have echo substring is equal to, and we will concatenate the function substr. The function is substr. In bracket we have to give the string parameter and the start parameter and length parameter. So string is available in str, comma, from where you want to start. So it, if you want to give a position, a random position, it will start from the fifth position. And if I don't give third parameter, let's see what it returns. So if I am giving enter string and I have given the starting position as 5, but I have not given the third parameter, that is length. So it will return up to the, sorry, so it will return up to the end of the string. So what it has done, it has taken a string and it has started from the fifth position, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So R is at fifth position. As I have not given length, so it has taken all the string out from this fifth position till the end of the string. So if we want to take it from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so we can mention the start as 4 and we can give end as a 8. Let's see. So what it returns. So pretty tech. So it has started from the fourth position and it has taken the substring from the given string which is of length 8. So it will have total 8 characters. It will include the blank space as well. So substring is used to retrieve a part of the string from the given string. Word wrap. Next function is word wrap. It is used to wrap a string into a new lines when it reaches a particular specific mentioned length. So syntax is word wrap bracket string, which is mandatory, width up to which length you want the word to be wrapped, and break if you want to mention the break with any special character. By default it is slash n. And if you want to cut the long word of this much width, then we can mention that cut over here. Now we will use this function word wrap. So word wrap output, if I want to display, so I am combining that with the function word wrap. And what happens if I give only str? Do we get anything? We have to give a long string. So it has shown that word wrap output the string as it is, because I have not mentioned the width where I want to come to the new line. I have not given the width from where I want to break this paragraph to the new line. So if I give that width, suppose I am giving that I want to break the complete string after 10 number of width. So we will see what output we get. So we will see for this string, the word wrap output is the chunk of words that we have received. So total of every line is having 10 characters width, including blank space. So after in str string, a 10 character width is taken to wrap the complete para into new lines. Now third parameter is break. If you by default it is slash n, where we want to break the new line, that is optional one. Now suppose in string the we have a very long word and we want to break that word after 5 width. So we can mention that we want to break a word with the slash n, word wrap with the slash n, that is new line, and that is default itself. And this last parameter will have the value as a true or false. By default, the value is true. By default the value is false, and now we can give it as true when you want to cut the long word which is of 5 width. It will cut the given long word long word for the width of 5 characters wide. Let's see, when I mention here as true, and if we have this paragraph, what we get. So here the complete string is wrapped into new line, where the new line or the break is done on the basis of new line, and the correct word is of 5 characters, and the word is of 5 characters. So the word is wrapped in the length or in the width of given 5 characters. And now here was long words as well in this given string. That complete word which is more than 5 width character is cut, because we have set the last parameter as true. So if you can observe, every word is not going large than 5 number of characters. So this is the use of word wrap function in PHP. strpbrk function. It is used to search a string for any of the specified character, and this is a case sensitive function. It will return the rest of the string from where it found the first occurrence of the specified character, otherwise it will return false. So strpbrk function is having string and the list of character. Let's see for this string. Suppose I am writing searching, and here I am using function strpbrk, and in bracket I am giving the string comma, I am giving the string strpbrk string comma character list where you want to mention the character. Now suppose if I am giving a character list or a word, suppose I am giving hash. So see what output we get when we run this. Here we will run the code enter string if I am giving word and having this character as hash. So searching hash, hope you hash, doing well, I am hash. So what it has done, it has printed that this in str, in the str variable we have this complete string, and this has written a complete string from the first hash position in the given string, and whatever were the word before that first occurrence of this mentioned character or string, that earlier words or substring is not displayed in the output. Let's see what happens if we give over here the name, what it returns. So it has displayed, it has searched for this word, and it has written the first occurrence and the rest of the given string from the mentioned string. So it has removed the earlier character from this mentioned character. Only P character is considered, not the RITI. So here we have to give only the character which will give us the rest of the string from where that character is starting at the first place. If you have multiple occurrence of that character, it will start from the first occurrence itself. Next function is str underscore split function. It is used to split the string into an array. Syntax is str underscore split string comma length. So it will split the given string into the mentioned length. So we will have a complete string, and here we can display after splitting string into array, we will write the output what we want. This string should be splitted into array, so we have a function for that, str underscore split string in bracket length. So we have to display that, but now it is going to split into array, so instead of echo we should go for print underscore r. So what we want here, str underscore split in bracket, we have to mention the name of the string variable, and we have to give the length. Suppose I am giving 5. So what output we get, if I have this string and we have given the length as 5, so we got the array. So complete given string is splitted into array, and the separator that we had mentioned, the separator should be 5 character wide. It means every word in the array or every value in the array will not be more than 5 length, and it will count the blank spaces as well. So complete string is splitted into array, and the index is starting from 0 till the end. Next one is str underscore shuffle. This is used to shuffle all the characters of a string randomly, it will give us different output at every time. So syntax is str underscore shuffle in bracket string. Suppose we make a change in the further same code. Here suppose I am giving message after shuffling output if you want to display. So we have to print a string itself. So I can write echo str underscore shuffle in bracket. We have to give the name of the string variable. So what I am getting, if I am giving a statement like, so after shuffling it is giving me a random characters in the string. So all the characters will be shuffled in the given string. Okay. Next function is a sub str underscore count. This sub str underscore count function is used to count the number of times a substring occurs in a given string. It is a case sensitive function. Syntax is sub str underscore count. In bracket we have to give string from where we want to count, comma, substring, which string we want to count, comma, starting position and the length. Let's see the code for this. So if we have a string in the str and we want to display the count of the number of times a substring is occurring in the given string. So echo count is equal to, so we are concatenating the function and the function name is sub str underscore count, and in bracket we have to give string comma substring. These are mandatory. So string variable name is str comma which string you want to count, how many times that has occurred. Suppose I am giving php. Let's see does it get executed. Enter string php. So what output we are getting here, the php substring is counted in string str. Now here php has occurred two times, that's why it had shown the count as a 2. These are two mandatory parameters, but there are two more parameters that are optional one, that is from where we want to start. By default we are starting from 0th position to search, and up to the length you can mention up to which length you want to search. Suppose I am giving, I want to start from 0 but I want to end at 10th character position, then there should not be counting after 10th position character. So if we can see, so count is given as a 1 because after 10th character we are not going to count, because we have given we should start from 0 and it end at 10th position character. So, in this session, we have seen about the string, which is a collection of character, and all the predefined functions that are available in PHP, like strlen for length, str word count for counting the number of words in a given string, and here we can display that in the format of array as well. Str pause functions variation, like where we can print the position of the first occurrence of the character case wise or case insensitive as well, or strrr pose and strrri pose, where we can print the last occurrence of position of the mentioned string. Str replace for replacing the word in the given string, reverse for reversing a string, comparison for comparing two strings on the basis of alphabets, as well as we can consider the case or we can ignore the case. We can retrieve the substring from the given string. We can have a word wrap function to wrap the complete paragraph into the mentioned specified length, or we can cut the longer word into the shorter one. We can split the given string into the array. We can shuffle all the characters of the string randomly, or we can count the substring which is present in the given string. We can count the number of occurrence of that particular substring in the given string. I hope you have understood the concept. See you in the next session. Thank you.